Why should you never lend a coach a dime? Because he'll want a quarterback. And this is Balloon Animal Lessons number 56. Hello Balloon World, I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister, and today I want to teach you how to make a balloon football helmet. With a big game just around the corner, these are really popular. They're very easy to wear, and I have a feeling on game day you'll be making a lot of these. So let me show you how to make it. Since I already made a Seahawks helmet, I'm going to balance it by making a Broncos helmet. That way you guys know I'm not partial. Go Seahawks! Wah! Not partial at all. To make this design, you'll need 4 balloons, 3 260s and 2 160s. The colors are up to you. The only thing you need is a gray 160 for the face mask. Let's start with the base of our helmet. Get one of your 260s, I'm going to be using dark blue, and inflate it almost all the way. You can see I've left just a little bit of a tail there. I'm going to give it a squeeze, let a little air out, and tie it. To make the balloon go a little further, I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to start by doing a pinch twist. 1-inch bubble. Take the knot and wrap it into the seam by folding it over, pulling, pinching, twisting. You should have a pinch twist there. Measure it against the forehead of the individual who will be wearing the hat. You want a nice, long, broad section that basically fits from side to side. Follow that up with another 1-inch bubble pinch twist. 1-inch bubble, fold it over, pinch twist. Now we need to make the section that goes from here down to here, right below where the head is. So I'm going to put it there, I'm going to measure it down, I'm going to pinch it there where my head meets my neck. That's how far I need it to be. I'm going to go just on top of that, and I'm going to make a 1-inch bubble pinch twist. You should have some left over to make another section this length. To make sure they're the same length, I'm going to fold it over, twist it right at the same point. So now I can see these two sections are the same length. I'm going to twist this section into that point there. Now I don't need this piece right here, but I'm going to leave it there and pop it later. Get your second 260 out and inflate it almost all the way. I'm using dark blue so the base is all one color. Give it a nice stretch. We want to make a section about 4-5 inches down. Follow that up with 2 pinch twists. I make 2 bubbles at the same time. I fold it over. I twist them together. And then I take the rest of the section. I give it a squeeze. And I just work the balloon in there. There we go. And there I have 2 squared pinch twists. This knot goes into your triangle hat we've already made. Pick one of the pinch twists, doesn't really matter which one, and take that knot and twist it into where the pinch twist is. So it should look something sort of like this. Now we're going to fold it over. We want this part here to be a right angle. I never thought you'd actually use geometry, huh? But the part where the right angle and the bottom side meets the pinch twist, you want to twist it into that pinch twist. Now you want to make another length section the same length. You can do that by folding it over, twisting to there, and here at this point we want to make 2 more pinch twists. 2 bubbles, fold it over, work that in there, give it a couple more twists just to be safe. Now we just need to get another length here, same as this one over here. So about 4 or 5 inches. I'm lucky because that's how wide my hands are. And now we want to twist this section here into the other pinch twist. So this is what you should have so far. You should have the triangle hat on the top. This is the part that holds it onto the head. You have these right side triangles on either side. And you have these 2 bits here that we don't need. Now let's go ahead and pop those. Let the air out slowly. You can just wrap them in, or if you're afraid that they're going to come undone, use the 2 sides together to tie a knot, and tuck it away so you don't see it. But you should have something that looks like this so far. Now get your third 260 out. For me, I'm using orange. You want to inflate it almost all the way. Once again, I just leave a little bit of a tail on the end. I let a little air out. Tie it. Give it a nice stretch, because I want it to go far. I'm going to take that knot, I'm going to twist it into one of the pinch twists here on the top. I want to make a section that goes in front of this piece here. So it might be a little bit longer, but not by much. Once I have that, I twist this section into this pinch twist over here. With what's remaining, I make sure it's nice and soft and stretched out. There we go. I'm going to take this part and I'm going to twist it into the other pinch twist. So you should have this big loop on the top. Now I'm going to find the center point of that loop right there. I'm going to pinch it and I'm going to twist one side. They should be the same length. So these two here, same length. I'm going to take that part I've just twisted. I'm going to go to the pinch twist in the back of the hat, and I'm going to loop it around that pinch twist. This creates the side of the rounded part of our helmet. Next, get your 160 and inflate it almost all the way. I've left just a little bit of slack on the end. Tie it. Give it a nice stretch. Take that knot, wrap it right here into one of the pinch twists. Then working along the side, you want to fill in this hole here a little bit and have it come out just a tad. So find that side, about that length, and you want to work it around the pinch twist here in the back. Then on the other side, do the same thing, but you'll want to end up with the pinch twist over here. So you're going to come up to the side, find it where it meets the pinch twist, and go ahead and work into that pinch twist. You're going to have some left over, so what I like to do is I'll take the end, right where you have a little uninflated section right there, and I wrap it back into this first pinch twist. What that does is it gives me this loop area over here, this arch, and I like to tuck that in, try to fill in the space a little bit more, make it seem more football helmet-y. But there we go, that's our football helmet, minus the face mask. You can use a 260 for this, but it's going to look a little bit bulkier. I think the 160 looks better, but try it with the 260 if you want to. Now for our face mask. Get your gray 160 out and inflate it almost all the way. That's tough. Give it a nice stretch. We're going to take the knot here, and we're going to twist it into where the double pinch twists are. Now we're going to measure out the arch that we want. Now if yours is sticking out like this, make sure you pull your sides together, because otherwise you'll end up with a really big face mask, and you don't need a really big one. So I'm going to take one about that big. I'm going to twist this section into these pinch twists over here. There we go. Now we do another one going back the other way. Same length as the first one. If it's not perfect, that's okay. And then any left over, go ahead and break it off, and you can wrap it in there. Make sure it doesn't come undone on us. Another thing you can do to add some style to this is take the face mask, go up a bit, find a spot, and sort of bend it so it squares it off a little bit, so it's not like perfectly round. I think that adds a lot to it. And our balloon football helmet is done. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, what team are you rooting for? Are you a Broncos fan or a Seahawk fan? Who do you think is going to win the big game? Dun 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 dun. Let me know who you're rooting for. I'm looking for something to make next week. If you have requests, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? click the like button. If you're still watching this, I know you like balloon animals. Why not subscribe to my channel? I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister. You can stalk me on Facebook and Twitter, or check out my website, balloon-animals.com.